I have breast cancer.
Breast cancer.
Hey guys, what's going on? ThirdStreet Reactions here. We're back from Shane.
Tom.
Malachi.
And we're back with Archer, Season 2, Episode 9. Guys, Archer has the big C.
Yeah.
He's got cancer. It's spread to his lymph nodes. Lymph nodes...
Is your voice thing?
No, so in your body you have lymph nodes are a part of the lymphatic system, which is actually, it's just like this fluid that goes through your body, and it's very much a big part of your body's natural defense system, like your immune system. And people's lymphatic system, unlike your blood, obviously, is pumped by your heart. The lymph system doesn't really have a good natural pump. It actually moves throughout your body through movement. So, there's a lot of speculation on, like, we have lymph nodes in our armpits, you know what I mean? And, and there's, like, cancer-causing chemicals inside deodorant. So you won't be lathering that all on there, you know what I mean?
All right.
So I have kind of like a natural approach to a lot of things. Like, I don't think we should be eating a shit ton of processed foods and stuff with a lot of chemicals.
Well, doesn't a lot of the deodorant now have like aluminum and all this other crazy stuff in it?
Well, not the deodorant I use, but yes, absolutely. So cancer, it's a huge, it's like the #1 killer in the world. I'm sorry, it's the #1 killer in the developed nations. It goes back and forth between
Malaria is the other one.
Malaria kills a lot of people, a lot more than people think. Malaria is huge, but it's cancer and then diabetes and cardiovascular related illnesses, right?
Okay, you don't.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Don't mean to make this a health talk, but it's spread to his lymph nodes, and I really thought that phone call bit, like constantly calling for the last 5 minutes of the episode, I thought that would get old. But actually, doing it that one last time, it didn't make it old. It was like the funny nail in the coffin.
Yep, agreed.
Because it was like shocking and funny, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe you messed up again. So big question going forward: are we gonna have like a cancer arc? Is he gonna get chemo in this episode, or are they just going to ignore it? Is Reggie gonna see his brother again? What's his brother's name?
Dickie.
Reggie, you mean?
Is Cyril gonna get cleared of those charges in Las Vegas? I don't know.
Woodhouse.
What's that?
You said Reggie.
Yeah, Reggie Woodhouse.
It's a total fabrication.
I didn't know that was
And then there's Dickie Woodhouse. Dickie Woodhouse, I guess, or Richard Woodhouse. Anyways, guys, before we jump in, if you want to support us, check out our merch, check out the Ahsoka show, and all the Star Wars content that we do. We love Star Wars, we love Ninja Turtles, and we love shows like this. This is a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
You can support us also on Patreon. We have this episode on there, full-length uncut. We also have the next 4 reactions on there, also full-length and uncut. Thank you. Let's jump in. Okay, we're back in it.
So there's your breast cancer tumor and the portacath through which you take cyclophosphamide intravenously.
Then I don't know, Krieger. Maybe it's just because I'm a badass, but chemotherapy, it's kind of a breeze.
Yeah, that's my point. 2 weeks of chemo with no hair loss and you're not experiencing any nausea?
No, gracias a Dubi Medicinao, which I gotta tell you, huge fan.
To combat chemotherapy-related nausea, or for cannabidiol's clinically proven ability to inhibit cancer cell growth.
It does that?
Yep, and if you need more, let me know. I got a guy.
Me too, Krieger. Those pills are like $80 each, and the IV stuff is literally $2,000 a bag. So why the hell are you poking a hole in my bag, Krieger?
Because I want to run a few tests. And so, if the reagent turns blue...
But what does that mean? Is that good?
No. It means this $80 pill is 100% sucrose.
What?
Sugar?
I know what sucrose is, idiot, but there's medicine in there too, right?
No. Not a trace. You didn't think it was weird your chemo drugs were chewable?
No, but little kids get cancer.
Oh, they do.
Well, what about the intravenous drug? Krieger, what the hell is it?
Well, this is just an educated guess, but, Zima?
What?
Zima.
Zima, I remember that stuff.
We have fraudulent cancer medication.
Yeah.
Counterfeit cancer drugs?
Yeah, basically candy corn and Zima.
Jesus.
Which is probably why I've been in such a great mood,
But Sterling, your tumor. All this time it's been...
growing, I guess.
Oh, Sterling.
Plus, God knows how many other cancer patients have been taking that stuff.
Like Ruth.
Here you go, folks. A week's supply of breast cancer chemotherapy drugs and, of course, your medical marijuana.
Does someone you love have breast cancer?
Yeah, me. Name's Archer.
Ruth, and don't you worry, dear. We can beat cancer with this medicine, even if I can barely pay for it.
Don't you worry, Ruth. I'm gonna make them pay for it.
What are you... Sterling, no!
Cry havoc and let slip the hogs of war.
Dogs of war.
Whatever farm animal of war, Lana, shut up.
Oh God.
I think he gets it.
Just film the confessions, Lana. Don't editorialize. I'm going to push very slowly into your urethra.
Ew.
If you don't answer my questions. Number one.
Oh.
I could barely even keep up. He was spilling the beans so fast.
Well, you threatened to shove a knife up his dick hole. Which again, ick.
Well, excuse me, Lana. It's a rampage.
Still, though, you really want to take on the Irish mob?
No, I don't. And why couldn't it be the Brazilian mob? Estou aprendendo português, Lana. Seriously, these potato heads have to be the unsexiest mob of all time.
You know who you're messing with, boyo. You have any idea who our boss is?
No. Survey says?
His knee.
Jesus, Archer!
What, Lana? I said it was a rampage.
Still, though.
Oh, you son of a whore!
Save it for the
His knee be
last
gone.
round. Name the douchebag who's in charge. Need an answer. Cock-flavored spit. Let me see cock-flavored spit. Guys, that's 2 strikes. One more and the innocent Honduran janitors get a chance to steal the bank. I'm just assuming you guys don't know what actually goes on here. I hope that doesn't sound racist. Okay, kid.
He is a kid, Archer.
Looking for the douchebag. Who's...
Mikey Hannity, you say one word and I'll cut your yellow heart out.
Oh, Christ!
Mikey, you gotta listen to me. I have breast cancer.
Breast cancer.
So you forgive my...
They just told me it was cream for male pattern baldness.
Do I look like I need bald guy cream?
No, I
Mikey, I can barely get a comb through this. It's so thick my barber charges me double. I love my hair. Tell me about the counterfeit chemo drugs.
To make the pharmacists buy the real stuff. Delaney sells it to, I swear I don't know who, but they switch it with the fake stuff here. And those pricks do all the packing.
What? You guys are in on this? And I was worried about sounding racist.
Were ya?
They don't even know what goes on here. They can't even read English. All those dirty beaters care about is taking American
Hey,
jobs.
relax, Hannity. It wasn't all that long ago that everybody hated the Irish for swarming over here in their potato boats and taking all the jobs.
Yeah.
Is this the real stuff?
Yeah, this is all real. Why?
Because I'm way behind on my treatment.
Wait, Archer, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, Lana. Did I mention I have cancer?
I know, but now in mid-rampage?
To take my prescribed chemotherapy for my said aforementioned cancer? Yes, idiot, I do. I'm sorry I called you an idiot, Lana.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were totally right. Not a smart mid-rampage
Huh.
move.
And you think that is?
Yes, idiot, I do. Sorry again about myself. But you are kind of being a bitch.
Okay, so day 2 of the chemo-fueled rampage, and wow.
I've got wine coolers on my feet because my toenails are popping off like pogs. Fair amount of gastric distress.
I mean, was I there for every single recital and lacrosse game? No. Is our adult relationship perfect? No. But I just can't even imagine life without my precious Sterling.
And have you ever told him that?
What, are you kidding? No.
Wow, really? Mama told me how much she loved me all the time.
Exactly. Look how you turned out.
With high self-esteem.
What you doing,
I thought Krieger was a German name. Uber German. It means warrior.
How come you know Portuguese?
Because I grew up in Brasistel County, Rhode Island. A lot of Portuguese in Rhode Island.
What's the state capital
Of
Rhode Island?
Dallas?
Aha, what? It's...
Du Umzug nach Brasilien?
Weiter den Kampf für meinen Führer!
Scheiße.
What the heck?
Well, what do you want me to do, Lana? Just throw it out the window?
Obviously.
Oh. I'm gonna be sick. Well, all my hair fell out.
I'm sorry.
Me too. It was my 5th best feature.
Oh, I think it's your sweetness.
Nobody's ever called me sweet before.
Well, you're sweet enough to come see a sick old lady in the hospital.
What? I didn't come by to see you. I'm trying to bang a candy striper.
You two can't smoke in here. Oh, unwad your panties.
Yeah! Rampage!
Uh,
Little help?
pretty
sure the Nazis had scientists.
No, they didn't. That's why they lost the war. Lack of science.
Well, we'll just see what Ms. Archer has to say about this Nazi beeswax.
Fine.
You call this a hand? More like a foot. A great big...
Franny Delaney, stand your ass up.
Oh, you just missed him. Shame, too. Because he just loves the E Street Band.
Did he just crack on my scarf?
I think he did. Ow! What the shit, Archer?
Oh,
You idiot!
Sorry.
Asshole!
Well, now we're even, Lana, from the time you did that to me. Well, first of all, you don't have to yell, Lana. I don't have ear cancer. And second, until I find out where Delaney is, please stop shooting people.
Go ahead and shoot me, because ain't nothing in the world can make me talk.
Well,
I had no idea you were a gay.
What?
she's not gay. She just has big hands.
What?
Nothing. Shut up.
What?
What?
Oh, sorry. Do you not?
Just take it. Oh.
Okay. All right. The Mark II has kind of nubbly ridges. Do you feel those?
What?
Different circumstances might actually feel pretty
wait,
good.
son. Now, just wait a second.
Another key difference is the pin.
Oh, Jesus.
See? The striking lever's the same, though. Did you know that men can also benefit from doing Kegel exercises?
No.
Case in point, huh? Now, where's your cancer patient killer? And also kidding, it's a smoke grenade.
Oh, thank God.
Asshole.
What?
What?
What? What, Lana? What? What?
He looks like hell.
looks terrible.
Delaney's not here. What?
Ruth, your friend, is dead.
What?
Regis. I wake up early every morning and watch Regis, and that smile of his, it gets me through the day.
You know what? I'm gonna start doing that, Ruth.
Oh, you must. Regis is the best.
No, Ruth. You're the best.
Archer.
Franny Delaney, let's take a walk.
A walk? Is that some sort of joke?
A roll, then. Whatever.
Krieger's father was a Nazi scientist.
Do you like powdered orange breakfast drink?
No, not really.
How about microwave ovens, Neil Armstrong, hook and loop fasteners?
Okay, you lost me.
None of those things would have been possible without the Nazi scientists we brought back after World War II.
Operation Paperclip.
I know all about Dr. Krieger's origins, and I also know that nobody likes a tattletale.
Yes, Cyril.
And if there's one thing
My 15th birthday, you were at the compound.
When they finish, bring me the boy.
The day my pet Dobermans accidentally ate my father.
Oh, Krieger.
Nothing's an accident.
Holy shit, Snap!
Damn.
We having a picnic?
Oh my god, do you have snacks?
No. What I have is a plane to catch.
Yeah? To where? Some bigger mansion somewhere else you bought with the profits from your fake chemo drugs?
Pretty much, yeah. You're an ISIS agent. You got a sense of honor. Fair play. What?
You obviously haven't seen my movie, Terms of Enrampagement. Hang on, that was lame.
Oh, you killed my men, sure, but they were armed. I'm just a sick old man in a wheelchair.
You don't know me!
I know you better than your mother, who I had for 3 days at Duck Quay.
Ew.
Was that, hopefully some sort of Viet Cong prison camp?
Singles resort. Whole place ran on beads. But let me tell you, boyo, that mother of yours found a whole new way to use them.
To use the beads?
Oh, yeah. And then, zing! Like an SSP racer.
Did you see Regis this morning?
Yeah. Why?
Oh, for the love of...
Shut up! Here it comes. Oh! Booyakasha! Right in the face! I swear to God, I could watch this like a million times.
I'd swear to God we already have.
Well, that's too bad, Mother. This...
Booyakasha! Booyakasha!
Hey, just because
Ninja Turtles
you're
do that.
boyfriend.
What? Team Live Badass? That's the best you could come up with?
Well, Lana, since you already had dibs on team, I have an oversized vagina.
Hey, shut up!
You shut up! And everybody else shut up and watch. The doctor says my cancer is in remission.
Seriously, what is cancer?
So I'll probably never get any sort of cancer again, ever. So shut up and watch my movie.
I come back a couple seasons.
For which I
Remission.
really need a better-
So there's a there's like a ABC, is it ABC or NBC talk show in the morning. It's been on for like 30 years. It was like Regis and Kathy Lee, and then it was also Regis and Kelly, and then Regis retired because he's old as hell. Now it's like Kelly and Michael. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was won a Super Bowl against Tom Brady in an undefeated season.
Yeah, he was a great defensive lineman.
Yeah. So it's just this show came out like 14 years ago, like season 1 and 2 came out like over a decade ago. So it was probably when he was still, on his talk show. Anyways, no, I thought that was a pretty good episode, and I'm glad they followed up with the cancer stuff.
Yeah, me too. It seems like it really kind of fast forwarded. Like, it's in remission.
Well, yeah, it just.
Yeah. So you figure
So
we know 3 months have elapsed.
Yeah, so now they reset the status, not reset, but they returned to the status quo.
Yeah.
So like they skipped all the healing.
It's gonna come back.
I mean,
it could.
Statistically, cancer that's in remission, like that's what the medical establishment tries to say all these things.
Yeah,
it's like what?
The junior who just died. He had cancer and then he came back and then he died from it.
There was a junior in high school that died of cancer just now. Fucking awful.
Crazy.
Jesus, yeah, it's terrible. Honestly, this episode, like, I wasn't trying to get a laugh in. I wanted him to kill these people. I was kind of taking it a little more seriously.
Yeah, it's a crazy thing, dude. Like, I mean, we could go down a rabbit hole with overpriced cancer meds and big pharma.
What causes cancer? We don't know that, right?
It's a combination of genetic and environmental factors, but
there's no cure for cancer.
There is not a cure really for cancer, but we can treat it in certain. There's a multitude of different cancers and causes for it.
Are they working on the cure?
So like leukemia is a lot different than skin cancer. Yeah, I mean President Nixon, he declared a war on cancer, saying we're going to cure this thing, and cancer has just risen because our lifestyle habits have gotten worse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So there is this.
Very long hair.
There is this piece of shit fucking dude. I can't remember his name. He has this most punchable face I've ever seen in my life. He is one of those CEO billionaire guys, and he bought this pharmaceutical company, and he raised the price of this cancer pill. It was already expensive. It was like $10 a pill. He raised it to like $500 a bill, like $500 a pill, or like it was like $1,000. It was a ton. And he tried to justify and say, "Listen, like it's ultimately going to be good because of all the money it's going to raise for research and development." Well, now he's in prison because they found out all these fraudulent things about him.
Yeah.
But it was like the worst fucking thing I've ever seen. Yeah, like there's a lot of shitty ass evil people in the world, but when you go to prison and you do something terrible, like especially with children, everyone, even like the murderers, they're fucking after you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, when I think of like the people who the worst type of fucking people are people like that profiting off death.
Yeah.
And the people like that who are, selling fraudulent cancer medication and,
How do you sleep at night? Like, I don't care how much money, like, I don't think I could live with myself conscious wise.
I don't think I could either. It's just, it's just a terrible thing. Yeah. So I mean, to me, like, this episode was funny, but I was like wanting him
rooting for him to.
Yeah, I was wanting him to go on his rampage, and I wasn't like, I just wanted like the vindication of that.
So, would there be a cure? If they found a cure, would it be for all cancers?
No, because there's many different causes for cancer. You have skin cancer, and as long as this hasn't penetrated.
What would your skin look like?
So melanoma.
Like black or something?
There's melanoma is the type of cancer, and there's multiple melanoma, which is even a more aggressive form of skin cancer.
Melanin.
Melanoma is like.
He has melanin.
We all have. What? We all have melanin.
I know. Yeah, we have melanin.
Yeah, because he has more of it. That's why his skin's darker.
Oh, that's why. So when you get tan, your melanin gets.
No, that's not true. Like when you get tan, your skin is literally burnt from the sun. Anyways.
Oh, body.
So yeah, like there's all kinds of ways to get skin cancer, but a lot of it's thought to be.
If you're in the sun, like if you work a lot.
If you get overexposure from the sun, and there's.
I see like red people.
Yeah, but there's other genetic factors involved. They used to think that avoiding the sun and lathering on lathering on sunscreen can prevent that. But now there's like all this evidence. I think Hugh Jackman was talking about it because Hugh Jackman, who plays Wolverine, he got skin cancer on his nose. What? Yeah, and get it removed. And like there was all this stuff about like, yeah, actually you need to expose your body to more sun more often, but not at extremely high doses, you know. Right. So I don't know the answer. I'm not really smart enough to suggest anything, but I know it's intrinsically linked with lifestyle and genetics. There are certain genes that you can have that make you susceptible to certain types of cancers and even Alzheimer's, and even any, you know, and you can activate those genes with lifestyle choices and deactivate them with lifestyle choices, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, cancer sucks. But you know, he drinks and smokes a lot, but he seems pretty healthy. Other than that,
yeah, I mean, he's in really good shape, and
yeah,
you know,
yeah. Okay, but yeah, Ruth, she was kind of like the heartbeat of the episode of the show.
It was weird to see Archer so like down to earth, like spending time with an old dying lady.
Yeah. I think also like that gave the episode a lot of heart.
Yeah, you don't see that emotional side of him very much.
He kept saying sorry to Lana whenever he was being mean.
Yeah, he did.
Like he shot in her ear.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
he said, "I'm sorry about that. I know it hurt."
Yeah, which is uncharacteristic of him doing that.
Yeah, and Mallory talks about Operation Paperclip, which is the U.S. government did, you know, to help turn the tide. Obviously, in World War II, all these Nazi scientists that were fleeing, and some of these guys did terrible things. Yeah. We actually, what's it called when you give someone a reprieve or an excuse or a crime? What's it called?
Pardon.
Oh, look in Avengers. The one movie with Captain America. And
like Civil War or whatever?
No, it might be like his first movie.
Okay.
That scientist.
Okay. Yeah, so we pardoned
like war crime pardons.
Yeah, we gave you them pardons that you now work for the U.S. government.
I'm trying to think this one movie. I might be. Like it was in a basement and it was some Nazi scientist.
I can't remember. Yeah, I never gone.
Might be the one movie, Schindler's List.
Okay, I haven't seen Schindler's List. I don't think you have you?
Oh, you watched it in English 9.
Oh, man. I heard it was a really intense movie. I haven't seen it.
It's
pretty graphic. I understand, right? Anyway, so it's interesting that Krieger is the son of a German scientist who was a part of, I think, Operation Paperclip, and then Mallory went there and like killed. I don't know. I mean, it suggested to me that she killed his dad, and is in some way responsible for Krieger maybe relocating to the U.S. and getting education. I don't know.
Yeah, it sounded like Eaten Alive by Dobermans.
Yeah,
isn't that terrible?
Yeah, it is. Eaten Alive by Dogs. Yeah, I mean, there's a GOT scene that we're not gonna talk about because I know you haven't seen it.
Don't spoil anything with it.
Anyway, so
I don't want to watch this show.
We got some vindication at the end. The status quo is returned. He's back to being Archer. He's healthy.
I'm glad he's in remission.
Probably going to be an asshole, but in reality, in remission, if you look at cancer patients in remission, after 10 years, it's like well over 50% of them get the cancer back and it kills them. Yeah. So it's just, it's a terrible thing. It's kind of depressing. I don't want the show to be depressing, but good episode. Do you guys have anything else?
Nope.
All right, then we're out of here.